Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be playing, reviewing, doing an eye look with the Dior Backstage Eye Palette. This is the Bronze Neutrals palette that I got. I'm so excited. This is my first Dior palette. And of course, it came with this Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is a universal lip luminizer. So I'm excited to try both on. This is in the shade Fenty Glow. So let's get started and play with these two products. So I have all of my face done. Actually, my lips are pretty dry right now, so I'm using this Milani lip balm in the shade Lustful. It's one of those lip balms that went viral on TikTok, but I think the lipsticks went viral. This is kind of like a tinted lip balm. So pretty. I love this color, and it just kind of gives a little bit more of a color to your lips and very hydrating. So let me show you something, the difference in sizes of the Dior palette. You guys still see me? So this is what a mini Dior palette looks like, and this is what a big Dior palette looks like. So let's open it up. Now it says that this Dior palette has a primer, shimmer, and metal and matte shades. Now, I've already primed my eyelids, so I can't really use the primer today. I forgot that this palette has a primer, but this is what the palette looks like. Isn't it pretty? I love those mustards, the browns, this deep copper red. This is a shimmer. It's a dark red. So pretty. And this is kind of the size in a Dior palette that's regular size and a mini one. I've had this mini one for a very long time, but I wanted to show you guys how cute this is. Very nice neutral, so tiny, so cute. Anyways, today we're gonna be playing with this one. Again, this is in the shade 006 Bronze Neutrals. My face is all done, so let's get into the eye look. So today, I don't know if you guys seen my video already on my Blinged brushes, but I picked up for Christmas this Bring on the Bling Silver collection by Blinged Brushes. They're this beautiful, beautiful blinged brushes, and I'm gonna use them today to create an eye look with my Dior palette. So let's play with makeup. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. It will mean so much to me. It will help my channel so much. Now let's get started. I'm gonna do some swatches. Okay, so this one right here, this is a primer. So it's basically just a cream primer. There's no need to touch that. But let's get into some swatches. So I'm gonna start with this one right here. It's so soft. I don't really like to mess up with the palettes. I don't know how they're gonna swatch. Wow, barely touched it. Look at that. Let's go to the next one, which is in this corner right here, which is the shimmer beige shade. Very nice and beautiful. Now let's go to this one, which seems very similar. This is a shimmer light gold. Very soft to the touch. Very pretty. It's a little bit more gold than the beige one. Now the middle one is a metal gold. This is extra buttery. So pretty. I love those shades. Now the next beside it, it's a shimmer bronze. Very nice coppery. And now we have the bottom row here. So let me swatch those on the hand. So I'm gonna go with this deep dark red. It's a shimmer deep dark red, but you cannot even see the shimmers. You guys see that? Barely see any shimmers. There's not like glitters in there. So this is the deep dark red. Then the middle one is, this is a dark burgundy. This is such a beautiful palette. So I'm gonna put it right here. You can see how deep that is. And then the last one is a matte, and it's a smoky black. Oh, I just barely touched it, and look at that. So I'm gonna put the black right beside it here so you guys can see the difference between the dark burgundy and the black. Everything swatched very good. I love the color story. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to try to use as much as I can on my eyes. And now let's get started. I really don't know what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna start maybe with this beige one right here and kind of use it above the crease. Then I'm gonna use a E3 from Blinged Brushes. So this is a very light shade. It's kind of hard to see on the eye, but that's what I want right now because I really wanna create this transition shade. So just something a little bit more than my skin color. Ooh, look at these brushes. What do you guys think? Aren't they pretty? You see those blinged sparkles on them? So pretty. Now let's get into a deeper one. I'm gonna try use as many shades as I can. So I'm gonna go into this gold one and apply it in the same area above the crease. Wow, very shimmery. I have a shimmery eye, so maybe this is a good shade to put in the inner corner. So let's go into this brown right here, which is a shimmery bronze, and add this just above the crease with the same brush. Now this palette reminds me of my Tom Ford palette. They look shimmery, but they blend so beautifully on the eyes, and they create such beautiful eye looks. Now I'm gonna go into the top one right here. This is a shimmer warm copper shade, and I'm gonna use the same brush and add this in the crease. It's okay to use the same brush because these shades are very similar in colors. When we get to darker ones, we're gonna switch brushes. I love that the palette comes with a concealer, like for your eyes, like a primer, and it has a black shade. I think that's a great idea. Aren't those beautiful? Look how beautiful everything blended. And now let's go into, maybe I'll use this darker brown at first, which this is a shimmery dark burgundy. Or no, I'm gonna go into the red one here, the dark red, and add this right in this crease area and darken this area a tiny bit more. Again, you don't have to use all of these shades when you create an eye look, but I want to show you guys how each shade performs on the eye. Keep in mind that they're shimmery. This one is metallic in the middle, and this is the only matte. This blended smoothly, very easy. Now let's go in with this darker shade right here. This is a shimmery dark burgundy. And for that, I'm gonna use the E5 by Blinged Brushes. And this is a patting brush. So I'm just gonna go slowly. This is darker, and apply it in the outer corner here. I'm just gonna keep this in the outer corner, the same thing on the other eye. This is the first time I'm using the Blinged brushes, and let me tell you, I'm actually very impressed with them. They pick up eyeshadow so beautifully. They apply the makeup like it's very easy to apply with their brushes, and they don't hurt your finger when you hold the blinged pearls. So that's what I want to let you know. I have another Blinged brushes by Morphe, which is this one, which they're a little bit smaller. It's a little bit rougher, but again, they're very pretty as well. So you can see these are a little bit raised, but very soft to the touch. So I'm going to leave the outer corner like this for now. I really want to use this gold. This is a metal gold. And I'm just going to take it on my finger and just apply it in the middle here. And blend it with the darker shade that we applied. Do the same thing on the other eye here. And I think for my inner corner, I'm gonna go with this one right here, and this is the shimmer beige one, the one that we first applied. I'm gonna apply this in the inner corner, kind of to brighten up and tie in with this gold. So pretty. I love shimmers. I love mattes and I love shimmers too. Sometimes I feel like mattes only, sometimes I feel like combo, sometimes I just want a shimmery eye, and that will be it. That's so pretty. I really love it. Okay, I think now I'm gonna go into this red here with my first brush, which is the E3 brush. Pick it up a little bit and just add a tiny bit underneath the eye. And now I'm gonna go into this burgundy one, the shimmery dark burgundy, with the which brush? I think the same brush for now, and add it underneath the eye. Just want to tie in the colors together here. I can go with a smaller brush, more of a pencil brush. This is by Moda. It's more of a fluffy pencil type of brush. Why don't you want to focus, camera? And use the same dark shade and get it closer to the lash line here. With my patting brush, which is the E5 brush, I want to go into that matte black right here. And let's try this matte black. Barely touched it. And I want to intensify this outer corner here. Hopefully, yeah, there's no fallout. Make sure you're gentle, because a lot gets picked up on the brush. So I want to darken this outer corner. So I'm just touching it like this slowly, and then getting rid of any excess, and you can see how much it got picked up. And I'm just touching my eye. Don't worry, we're gonna blend everything. So get my first blending brush. You bring a little bit into the crease. So I'm gonna go back into that gold and add a little bit more because we kind of lost it here. Now get a fresh brush, like a blending brush, and this is by, doesn't even have a name, I think it's Crown. I got it from a BoxyCharm, and kind of diffuse any sharp lines. You see how beautiful everything got diffused? All the sharp lines are gone. And I'm gonna go into this lighter shade here and kind of add it on my brow bone, just to brighten this area up. That looks very pretty. And for my inner corner, I'm gonna use a fluffy brush like this and go into the same shade. This is the only thing that's kind of missing, but you can use this guy right here and add it in your inner corner. Okay, so I'm gonna go apply some mascara, and I'm gonna come back with the Fenty lip product, and we're gonna try that one on. So enjoy this intermission, and I'll be right back. Here is the eye look all complete. What do you guys think? I'm gonna close the eye so you guys can see how the shades all performed. They're so beautiful. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts at the end, but this is a close-up of my eyes. Now keep in mind that in my waterline, I've used the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Dirty Talk, which is this beautiful gold. It's this gold liner right there, you can see it, and I put in the waterline to tie in with the gold on my eyes. I love using this ColourPop gel liners. It just changes the look in such a beautiful, more unique, different way, and I just love it. And of course, for my mascara, I've used my Essence Lash Princess mascara in the shade black. Now let's move on to lips. For lips, for some reason, Sephora included this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and this is a gloss bomb. And I don't know, I think this is a mini the way it looks. I don't know if it's a mini, but I love the shade. And this is in the shade Fenty Glow 01 Universal Lip Luminizer. Let's try it on. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Whoa, look at that tofu applicator. It's so cute. And on the hand, it looks like this. It's such a nice caramel glossy lip product. Again, it reminds me of my Tower 28 lip product, which I love so much. So I don't have anything on my lips right now, and let's apply this and see how it looks on the lips. It has a nice smell and taste, kind of like coffee, I think. This is so hydrating and so glossy on the lips. Like, what do you guys think? I think it looks so pretty. Okay, so let me give you my final thoughts. Let's start with the palette. Definitely recommend this palette. Let me look it up and give you the price on this. Okay, so this palette is the Dior Backstage Eye Palette. Mine is in the shade Bronze Neutrals. And I love these shades in this palette, and I love all of them. Now this retails for 59 Canadian on the Sephora website. So it's quite expensive, but I've always wished to have a Dior palette. And this is the one I picked because I pick a palette that I enjoy using most of its shades, like in the palette. I don't want to pick a palette just for one specific shade. It has to be a palette that most of the shades I enjoy. And in this palette, all of the shades I enjoy. I have not tried this one, which this is just a simple concealer or a eye primer, they call it. Basically a primer to prime your eyes, which is a great idea. You can take this palette with you anywhere. If you forget your eye primer, you have it here. If you forget a black eyeliner, you have it right here. And it has mostly, they're all shimmers, except the middle one, which is a metallic, like a metal gold, and the black one, which is a matte shade. So this palette is beautiful. You guys can see I've used absolutely every shade on my eye. You don't have to use every shade. I just put them all to the test so you guys can see a look that you can create and how all of the shades perform. But it's a very easy to use palette. There's no fallout. The blendability is just so simple, so easy to use. Anyone can do it. And this shades are so light. If you like a light neutral everyday look, you can just use the shades. If you want more of an evening, more intense look, you can use this shades, or like I did, you can use all of the shades. Definitely recommend this palette. I love it so much. And the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, I might have to pick up more because this lip gloss, I don't know, I love the Merit one, and I love Tower 28 and the Milani one. Those are my favorite lip glosses that I own and I use daily and I always gravitate towards. But now it seems like I find another one to add to my collection. This has been sitting on my lips. It's not sticky to the point where my lips stick together, and it's not bleeding outside. It's more of a heavier gloss, definitely on the lips. But once you apply it, you don't feel it. So I love that because being a little bit heavier, I have a feeling this will last a bit longer on the lips. So I am loving this lip product as well. So this is the review today on my Dior palette and my Fenty lip gloss. So definitely recommend both of this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. Let me know down below if you guys enjoyed this Dior palette, what you guys think of the eye look, or if you do have any Dior palettes of your own, let me know which ones you guys recommend. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It would help out my channel so much. I wish you all a wonderful day. Don't forget to always be yourself, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.